Alright everybody, we're in segment 93 of Eugene's birthday special with Jeopardy Teen Tournament for the Game Boy. Oh yeah, I knew I had it on the wrong channel. There we go, I'm lost. Yep, alright, there we go. Taking on Matt this game, and here we go. And here are the categories. Glaciers, toys, USA, synonyms, television, U.S. government. Glaciers 100. Ridge of till left behind by a retreating glacier. And it's a moraine. Glaciers 200. Long, narrow glacier that moves downhill between the steep sides of a mountain valley. Wrong. A valley glacier, okay. Glacier's 300. Polar ice sheets that cover millions of square kilometers of the Earth's surface. A continental glacier, oh, okay. Alright. Rocks and debris deposited directly by a glacier. Wrong. Till. Oh, okay. Let's just close it out, get it out of the way. Oval-shaped mound of till. Drumlin, okay. What do we have left? Synonyms 100. Native to a country, not foreign, household affairs. What is I'll say what's a citizen. No. Rough start. We're off to a bad start. We're looking for domestic. Oh, okay. Synonyms 200. To bring up, to care for, train, nourish. What is raise? Ah! Terrible start. Hey, Tiger. Nurture. Okay. Synonyms 300. I guess I'll do the 500. 400. A clown. A coarse, stupid person. What is a joker? No. Or is it a jester? It's a buffoon. Synonym is 400. A slight defect or crack. Flaw. Oh, okay. Synonym is 500. Kind, merciful, showing sympathy for others. What is empathy? Humane. We're both off to a terrible start. Television 100. Branch of the service where Major Dad served. What is the Marines? Finally, I got one right. We have a tie. Television 200. Al Bundy is a salesman of these items on Married with Children. What are shoes? Television 300. He sits across the aisle from Gene Siskel, who is the late great Roger Ebert. Television 400. A Muppet Monster or Dr. Gates on Trapper John. Who is Gonzo? Television 500. Theodore Cleaver's nickname. What is Beaver? So finally get me out of the hole and it'll get me some cash. Let's take Toys 100. This toy is made of 62 feet of wire twisted into about 92 coils. That's all. What's a slinky? Toys 200. A 6-pointed piece of metal that's picked up between bounces of a rubber ball. What's a jack? Toys 300. The toy company that introduced the plastic frisbee in 1957. What is Whammo? Toys for 400. Though it looks like a microwave, the Kenner Easy Bake Oven still uses this to cook the cake. What's a light bulb? Toys for 500. One is coiled within a yo-yo or wrapped around a top. What's a string? USA 100. South Dakota's official one is "Under God, the people rule." What is the state motto? USA for 2. The name of this state, known for its derby, may come from a Native American word for meadowland. What's Kentucky? Now I'm starting to pick up some cash here. USA for 300. Founded in 1852, the Intelligencer of Wheeling is one of this state's oldest newspapers. What is West Virginia? I'll go with USA for 400, please. You'll find the University of this state in Missoula. What is Montana? USA for 500. This state flower appears on Kansas' state flag. What's the sunflower? There we go. U.S. government 100. A plow appears on the seal of this cabinet department. What is agriculture? 200. This massive building was first constructed to house the offices of the War Department. What is the Pentagon? $300. This printed account of what is said and done in the Congress began March 4th, 1873. The Congressional Record. Appointed by President Reagan in 1983, she was the first woman Secretary of Transportation. Who is Elizabeth Dole. Now let's clip. This cabinet department operates foreign trade programs and establishes weights and measures. Commerce. Alright. Thin sheets of wood glued together. Plywood. A small horse. What's a pony? Synonyms 6. Let's just do 600. A bag-like pocket on the abdomen of some animals for carrying young. What's a pouch? Synonyms 800. To walk lamely. Limp. The hollow tooth of a poisonous snake. What's a fang? Patriotic songs, odds and ends, France, famous people, months. Famous people 200. Actor, radio, and theater producer who became famous for his broadcast of War of the Worlds. Who is Orson Welles? Famous people 400. Film director that produced the Star Wars films. Who is George Lucas? Famous people 600. Famous anthropologist who searched for remains of early mankind in Africa. Who is Leakey? Famous people 800. The cartoonist who created Charlie Brown, who is Charles Schulz. Famous people for 1,000. Look at all the money up there, Aubrey. Look at that money. Famous country banjo player with a partner named Lester. Earl Scruggs. France for 200. The city that has the Arc de Triomphe, the Louvre Museum, and Notre Dame Cathedral. What is Paris? France for 400. The highest mountains in France. What are the Pyrenees? Not the Pyrenees. I think I might know it now. Looking for the Alps. The other one, yeah. France for 600. The most famous tourist area of France. Let's say what's the Eiffel Tower. The French Riviera, okay. France 800. This river flows through Paris. What is the Rhine? Oh my gosh! The Seine, yeah. The resort region along the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. What is Monaco? Ah, no! French Riviera yet again. Months for 200. The month with the foolish day. What is April? Which is the month I'm going to Massachusetts. Months for 400. The month that has Independence Day. What is July? Months for 6. The starting month of summer vacation from school. What is June? Months for 800. The birth month of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. What is January, the month we're in right now, that we're taping this? Months for 1,000. Month with Labor Day. What's September? Now we're starting to build back up. Odds and ends 200. Of AC, BC, or DC, the current you get from a battery. What is DC? Odds and ends 400. Koala Springs sparkling mineral water juice is produced in this country. What is Australia? Odds and ends for 6. The other daily double. Well, I had a rough start in the Jeopardy round, and I kind of slipped a little bit this round, but I bounced back beautifully. Consisting of 150 poems, it's the longest book in the Bible. What is Psalms? Odds and ends for 800, I mean. And 18,000 in cash. Of Allegro, Andante, or Lento, the one that which means the fastest tempo. What is Allegro? Making it difficult for Matt at this point in the game. Odds and ends 1,000. In the nursery rhyme, shell used by Mary as a garden ornamentation. What What is a cockle shell? Yep. Patriotic Songs 200. $19,800. Hymn that begins from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. What is the Marine hymn? $20,000. This author of Alexander's Ragtime Band also wrote God Bless America. Irving Berlin. I wanted to say Irving Berlin, but I wasn't sure enough. It was originally a poem titled The Defense of Fort McHenry. What is the Star Spangled Banner? $800. The second line of this beloved patriotic song is Land That I Love. What is God Bless America? Now last clip. Song that says, "You're the emblem of the land I love. What is your grand old flag?" And it looks like Matt will not be around for Final Jeopardy. Alright, Final Jeopardy coming up. Here we go. So I'm the only player eligible for Final Jeopardy. Ready? I am ready. Category is nature. I'll do just 2,600. Matt is not eligible. Form of ocean life that swim. What is plankton? Nekton. Oh well. 19,800. But that's alright. We'll still put that money in the bank anyway. And I'll see you all for that next segment. We'll be right back, folks.